Thanks for joining me today. I really hope this video might inspire you and let you know that you're not alone. If you're trying to do something bigger and better, I realize that the way I'm feeling at the moment is because I'm creating change. And it's a bit exciting, it's a bit daunting, it's a bit nerve-wracking, but I'm glad I'm here and thank you for joining me. I have got a case of the small creator YouTuber blues right now, and I wanted to share this with you. So I've got a real sense of my mission here and what I'm wanting to do to reach out to people who feel alone and to help people, connect with people, because I've found a lot of connection and sense of community through YouTube directly with channels I subscribe to, but also the things I've learned. I've learned so much. Executive function is a huge one. ADHD, since July 2024, I had a diagnosis, and that's been a game changer for me. It's ADHD chatter. Alex Partridge has given me so much insight into myself, and I'm at this age and I'm still trying to figure out how I can be a better father and husband and a person and a contributor in the world, really. It's really, so I've learned a lot. So I'm here with my purpose being to share and connect with others and to help others. I've got so much that I want to share. So I'm going for a walk today. I'm working from home. One of the good things that's come from the awful lockdown from COVID is this ability to work from home. For me, being an introvert, it's really important to have. It's essential for me to have that time alone, because much as I really enjoy the team that I work with in my workplace and my job, time alone is the best. And yet here I am on the world stage amongst millions of others expressing something, and there's a bit of a contradiction in that, I know. So I'm a bit frustrated because on the weekend I recorded a video that went for a long time, and the sound was terrible, so I'm really hoping the sound is better today with this recording. And I was really incoherent and rambling, which I may well be today as well. I think that's how I am right now, but I'm going to get clearer. It's a slow process, and I'm really fine with that. Again, coming back to that sense of my purpose and my mission here, it's really clear to me this is a long-term thing that I'm doing, and just the fact that I'm creating again is a massive accomplishment for myself. I've had this desire to express my story and my life experience and to help other people for all my adult life, really. And for many years I have been too self-censoring to get very far at all in expressing myself. So a big thing that's changed for me in the last year, I'd say, is that our daughters have both finished high school. We've got through those teen years, and that's been really challenging, especially compounded by the fact that we were hit with the world's biggest lockdowns here in Melbourne. Made those teenage years even harder for them. And if you were part of that, I'm sure you can understand what I'm saying. This generation's really been hit hard. Beyond that as well, their outlook, their fears that they have about the future or lack of future, I guess when I was a teenager, we also thought that there was going to be some kind of, apocalypse, or, the future was going to be dark. I guess the thing that is on my mind too is that in the mornings I get up and I've got my routine in the morning of going to the gym and training, and for the last few weeks I haven't been able to do that because of the Melbourne, the heat, the summer heat. I haven't been sleeping well, so you know, I know that if you haven't slept and rested, there's not much point in going to the gym because you've got nothing left in the tank. And so that brings its own frustration with it. But like I said, I almost feel like I'm coming down with some kind of sickness because of just how I'm feeling, how much this means to try and do something worthwhile here on this stage that I've chosen to participate in. And so again, I kind of credit myself for doing this today, taking a walk up to the shops in my lunch break. And I want to say to you, if you're thinking of doing the same thing, I'm loving that I took the risk again. Right after we had the fire, the start of 2019, when I first started my videos, my purpose then was to, you know, I thought it was literally to help people who'd been through exactly what we'd been through, who had that total loss, had this kind of very limited view of who my audience would be and what I wanted to do. But that didn't happen. And then also I kind of lost steam because we were so consumed by all the physical reality of rebuilding our home, our new life. And like I said, having two girls going through high school as well, it was, you know, it was a lot to deal with. But I feel like I've got capacity again. It's also because my job is not a place that I want to get out of. You know, it's a place I enjoy going to, the work I enjoy doing, the people I work with, all those things. It ticks all the boxes. You know, I'm at the point in my life where I don't want to go for a job interview again. You know, I don't want that to be part of my future. So, like I said on the weekend, not that you could have heard me in the video I recorded, but it's this thing of, it's kind of, on one hand, I'm sort of looking at retirement in the, you know, coming up in the future, and at the same time, I'm still trying to deal with this idea of being the pure eternus, the eternal youth, you know, never growing up, because I've never kind of I've never been able to kind of express myself, even as much as I'm doing right now. So, you know, if you're creative or you have this desire to live a creative life and express something to the world, you know, if you think you've got something to share, I really encourage you, and, you know, my hope is great, is that I can help you to, you know, you can see me and you go, hey man, I can do it. I can do what he's doing. And I can probably do it better than he is. That's great. I'd love that. That'd be great if you give it a thumbs up and give a comment about what it is you want to share, because I just think it's amazing that we've got this stage that we can choose to partake in, you know, and that somewhere out there's going to be someone like you who's clicked on this, who's watching this, who's thinking, oh yeah, I can relate to what he's saying, you know. It sounds a bit like some of my life. I don't know. I get these notifications from YouTube Music, which I've taken on in the last like 18 months or so. Like, and I got this notification like I'm in the top 0.075% or something listeners of like Guns N' Roses and, you know, New Order, Duran Duran, Depeche Mode, all my bands from my youth. Give me a comment if I'm not alone here, right? I know that you're out there. Someone else like me in this tiny percentage. And, you know, I see those numbers and I go, well, that kind of confirms why you do feel alone. Yeah. Pale, male and stale. Comment below. So I already feel better for just doing this bit of talking now as I'm walking. And just back to, you know, what I was saying last time as well, just the benefit for me in exercise. And I know for so long when I was really identifying with, you know, I am depressed, that's the label I gave myself, the last thing you can imagine is doing exercise. But it's just so good, so transformative. I reckon I've probably run out of steam for now. If you stuck around, thanks so much. If you dropped in, thank you again. And I'm going to keep on with this, hopefully getting clearer and clearer and making more sense and giving you something that you can hold on to. Have a great day. Cheers.